Author reading by Mark Nash from my debut novel A, B and E. That's one thing I never could fathom in Damon. His pornography of violence. How he could be both inside the brutality and also outside, preserving it for posterity. I used to think that you merely had to have yourself think like a man to unravel that stumper. But, unfolding before my very eyes, maybe I'm being presented with evidence empirically to the contrary. For in beating retreat out here, far from eluding violence, rather every down compressed behind a cordon sanitaire, transfused directly into the heart of the contagion that is my people abroad and away from home. An epidemic that used to be just about held in check back in Blighty by flimsy anti-rabidity restrictions, but now unleashed here, under grant of charter holidays, disposable income, disposable attitude towards other people. Across the square from me now, right over there, is the sort of cut glass they don't show in the tour brochures. Normally about this time they catch the sun's rays and put on a spangling floor show, but not today. The lustre has probably been dulled by the blood glaze lining it. Boys and girls making out from here and straight into casualty. And for what? A bonk? A shag? What the hell is a bonk? A bank that's gone wrong? Like a liquidity crisis or something? Bonk. It sounds like a gentle prang at 2 miles per hour, rather than a full head-on collision. I've heard of a bunk-up when space was at a premium, where there was no privacy, when there was no alternative but to do it on a sheet street bed of glass. But no one should need recourse to it any more, especially in this flush neck of the woods. And I thought shag was either a type of pile or pipe tobacco, as in carpet burns, or pubic hair getting caught in the teeth like, pipe tobacco. Rumpy pumpy, there's another one. What on earth is one of those? Or is it 2? These words mean nothing to me. I'm only acquainted with them since nightly they are trumpeted at the top of the screeching lungs along the strip. By the women. Gaggles of female press gangs impressively transacting non-pecuniary pledges. And then I realise these terms have been instituted by my fairer sex. Softer, gentler words, to replace the workaday terms like nailed, banged, laid, screwed, drilled, pumped, balled or poked. The doing words, grindstone honed, that building site of our bodies, upon which was erected the domain which our manual tradesmen built for themselves. Work and play, mutual and reciprocal to the exclusion of their spouses. So I moved to applaud silently, admiring the reflexive liveliness of our language, cheerleading their wresting back a vestige of control. Before you can put yourself in the position of a man, you have to have some conception of being a woman. But as I peer closer at the clinches, they are just girls or girlies after all, at play or playing at it, judging by the preponderance of faux bridal veils, while caricatured devil horns and angel wings further undermines any cogency they might credit they possess. Though they may brazenly take to the street in crop tops and bikinis, still as they walk they hug their own elbows or shoulders, forearms threaded across their midriffs as if to reconceal all exposed flesh, as if they are trying to hold themselves together entirely. Up front in one dimension only, their self-esteem is all shot, their salty swagger peppered with the shrapnel of anxiety. The exclusively female markets for enhancements, fake tans, well, they're still predicated on an adjudicatory male nod and a wink. It's still women dancing up there in the cages in the clubs. Our memories may be now to our spec, but they are forever fashioned by the male blue pencil. So in fact they are not laying any foundations of conscious change at all. Not ladette so much as laddered. Tight. Binge drink is just bulimia for those too squeamish to put their own fingers down their throats. What with their demure paunches and their cherry beer bellies, or watch them wobble past. That flesh-jiggle corona in the no-man's land between abdomen and hips. Love handles being just so wide low to the mark. The ensemble rounded off by the peeping thong. An inverted arrowhead, directional rather than warning. Hanky-panky. Now we had that one back in my day. As I'm saying it, is my day actually over? Only now, hanky-panky is a willowy white slip raised in utter subjection. A wispy cotton brief lowered in abject capitulation. Bonk must stand for bonkers. A boozy, out-of-their-mindedness, bankable sure thing. While the only fibre that is shagged is their resistance. The bars of their inhibitions gemmed apart by Jim Beam or Jack Daniels, or a baby-fucking sham. The very designation of empty sex. And no jiggery, just pokery entailed. The boys are back in town, and I'm old enough to be their mother. If you like that, there's a lot more of that kind of sleaze in the book A.B.&E, available from Amazon and any other online retail outlet that sells books. Thank you.